I'm going to do a low energy rant at the moment because making this. So stick with me. Don't run away. Don't run away too soon. Uh, I've been building this Harrier T12 by Sword, and it's a short run kit, so that it hasn't got various things in it. But yeah, I'm going to tell you some of the frustrations I've had. I mean, most of you would think it's really strange to be complaining, but I recently turned 56, and I mean, it's young to a lot of people and old to a lot of other people. So it is what it is. And but I'm thinking, oh, do I want to be doing this the rest of my life? I mean, I got 70 kits to build and nowhere to put them. So combine that and having a kit which is struggling and fighting me. It's like can't be bothered. So please, on the other hand, please be bothered to watch this video. I'll try and edit it down as quick as possible. Scratch my ear a minute. Here comes me a little bit earlier than I filmed this, ranting a bit about the kit because it's doing my head in. Doing my head in. Right, first of all, this won't fit on the part where it says to put it on, because when you put the model together, this gap here is narrower than the width of this front cover there, so we'll have to put on afterwards. Tiny parts, these pedals here, you got pedals to put on, and I'm not going to put them on because there's no way you'll see them anyway. I'm not fiddling with things the size of full stop on a page to put it in there. There's no need. It just drive me mad. It's hard enough to put this one on this power lever, or I think it might be the angle of the exhaust nozzle lever. Anyway, that goes on there, which I've managed to do here. There it is, little tiny thing. I won't get any closer because it won't fit. You can see my thumb is the size of it. That's about 1.5 millimeters at the most. That's not too bad, but one of the parts going in there has come off or snapped off or didn't mold properly. This is a bit of a star as well, because on the diagram shows that it's going to go on top, right? And also on the next stage it suggests that it's gone on top there before it goes into the wheel well. Now actually that part there, for it to fit, it has to go all the way down to that part there, about 2 or 3 millimeters further down, and there's like a little notch there for it to slide into, which isn't shown. I managed to stick these parts on, but there's nothing there's just flat parts to glue it onto directly. So you gotta just know your aircraft and put it on how you can think it should be looking. I've lost this part goes on there, this suspension part, but I've lost the other one because it comes off because it's all little tiny parts. That's quite, I'll try and zoom into that. That's quite badly moulded, that is. I can't saw it out and cut it out, so I'll have to paint that black. And this is the one thing that really made my heart sink with these are the intakes. I painted them so far. That's the port side one. If you put them on, get it right. If you put them on straight to the gap where it goes, it doesn't. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't actually fit. I'll give that better zoom. Better look. This part when it's joined on, there's this gap here. My thumb finger in the way. That's this there, and if it goes against this side, then you're down a bit on that side, and it's not, no, it's just not fitting, you know, it's just too small. So I have to put it slightly up a bit, which will leave me with a deliberate gap at the bottom there, which I'll have to fill with a bit of card or filler in there. So that's what we'll have to get around that way with. But that's put that there. Yeah, if you can understand. I'm having a bit of a moan today, aren't I? These don't fit very well. I've had to put some filler in the edges. You can see the trailing edge there. Before supposed to be a sharp trailing edge of the ailerons and the flaps, but I would have put filler in there, and filler. See the filler in the side as well. That's going to be, there we are. See the filler down in the middle. But a bit of filler, a bit of patience, a bit of fettling. It is, after all, I think it's a short run kit anyway, so I don't want to be too harsh on the sword for various things, but I don't know, I'm just... what are the things I want to show you? Not really. Oh yeah, here we are, this is the star of the show. Look at this. Look at this by there. Part 70 goes to part 47. Now, I'll just show you part 70. Right, so that's another problem, is they haven't got numbers on the sprues. So you have to go back to the sprue map on the other front of the thing. So part 70. No, I was looking at the other parts there. Look, part 70. Right. Is that it? No, that's from the. That's not that sprue. Right, so not that sprue. Put that aside. Must be the sprue. It's not, does it? See, you can tell there's another problem. I can't always find the sprues. There we are. That's the second half of that, isn't it? Goes there. So that way around there. So there and there. Which maps up to there. Is that it? Yeah, that's the two parts that should be for the. I just showed you. I mislost one of them. Part 70 is this part here. So I don't know if it'll show up under the magnifying glass. But that's part 70 there, which is tiny. That's the sprue as well going on, showing it, holding it in place. So part 70 is this little. It's the end of a cocktail stick. I don't know if it's even there still, but it's there, I think. So that'll be fun, won't it? And that goes on to this part here. Right, quick technique video section. That's all smooth there. The two-sided drop tank part. On that side I've scraped it down out the way. But when you put it on first with this kit, you do get a bit of a line coming there, if you can see it. Going across in the light there. A bit of a line. So what I do, all anybody needs to do, is get a blade. This is what it is. And scrape diagonally along it. It's easier to do when you're not trying to film yourself. Just scrape it off. Scrape it down. And afterwards you can get a bit of a sander of some kind. And then just rub the excess off. I'll do that properly later on, but hope you can see that now I've done it. It's not quite as prominent. I'll keep doing it until I can try and do a round sort of thing, move it so you don't get a flat spot on the side. It doesn't look like a hexagonal drop tank to you.